これは来ましたかね。
はい。まだ誰も入ってないんですが、来ました。で、音は
でちょっと消しますね。
はい、音も大丈夫です。誰も入ってないです。でも、知らせが行くと思うんですよ。また、ライブになってくると。僕の方にもすぐ行きますので。
あ、本当ですか。
はい、今、携帯にもボーンって入ってきました。
小島が始まったみたいな感じで。
はい。
それは
今、ここに入ってきました。
登録してると来るんですか。
はい、そうです。それが subscribe、登録の力なんです。毎日先生がライブになると、僕の方にボーンって入ってきますので、でそれでこう、毎日つながって見てます。
ありがとうございます。やってんだなあいつみたいな感じで。またやってるぞみたいな。でちょっとこれ。
元気そうで何よりです。Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. We are recovering from a massive computer failure, but we are back and we are ready to go. Thank you very much to the 7 of you who have come back and joined us from our technical mishap. We did have a number of questions that we received prior to losing the live stream. We do have a record of those questions and we'll address those questions. So don't worry, your questions have not been lost. We will address them. We will answer them as soon as we can. So Kenji, I believe that we were talking about lingual root tipping and right. That's as far as we got in our stream, right?
Yes.
Okay, great. So why don't we continue our discussion there, shall we?
Okay. Sorry everybody, is restart again this situation. I want to control for our video size. Okay. This is initially, so the upper molar distalization creates a space for the upper right lateral incisors. Then place on the TAD here using a rubber band like this and distalize the lower molars. And at the same time, upper molar distalization, we want to alignment midline shift and still continue using elastic and lower first premolars. Lower molar distalization continue, and as you can see, anterior teeth is just a little bit for the improve for the crossbite. Okay, then as you can see, this situation we are using precision cut, then using elastic, because I want to control lower arch simultaneously distalization. Okay, that is totally different for the effect for the bottom cut from TAD and the precision cut from the TAD. Okay, as you can see, place on the TAD and using lower canine, put on the directly bonding hook using elastic, and as you can see, anterior teeth is improved already, is a crossbite, but not good for the toe control. This situation want to extrusion, upper premolars, upper first molars, they want to more hard collision because this patient is just a little bit open bite for the posteriorly. Then so we started to the detailing situation for this patient and the lower anterior teeth, so want to lingual root torque. Then this is upper tooth is a final situation, and the first molar is class 1 relationship, canine class 1 relationship. The molar and the canine is good, alignment is good, and all of the tooth is a vertical contact is good. This is the final situation for this patient. This is midline is correct, alignment is good. This is upper side is initial and final for this patient. And this is anterior teeth, initial and final, midline is correct. This is upper arch is totally different. This is the left side, is a crossbite is correct and class 1 relationship achieved. The lower arch is we can do the midlines correct and alignment and expansion and lower molar distalization. This is initial and the final for this patient. Is that is smiling is totally different. This patient is now is midline correct and good smiling. The canine and the molar is class 1 relationship. The midline is correct for the facial midline. No mandibular shift. Is a good alignment. Total treatment time is 22 months, have to need, but smiling is good. Only using aligner with elastic from the TAD. Okay, midline shift, class 3, CO not equal CR patient with solution from TAD. Think about biomechanics and aligner and digital smile design planning. This is a totally different initial and final. Initial and final.
An absolutely amazing case. Absolutely amazing case.
Thank you. Then so that this is after 2 slides. This is comparison initial and final, and this is clean check. As you can see, this is cephalometrics. You can see extraction, upper molar, lower molar, then place on the TAD, distalization of the molar, correction for the anterior crossbite, then finally is smiling is good, and alignment is good. This is initial and the final profile. Okay, total treatment time 22 months. Okay, so this is our article published on the Journal of Aligner Orthodontic 2019. Is how to place on the good position for the using digital printer, digital diagnostic from the biomechanics oriented place on the TAD. Thanks a lot for watching today's my case. If you have any question, I want to answer to yours. Okay.
Okay, thank you again, Kenji. That was an absolutely amazing case. We had a lot of very good interaction. And unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, we did have technical issues about halfway through the presentation. We lost the feed. Thank you to the 16 of you who have found your way back to the feed. And if you would like to redirect your questions at us, that would be marvelous. We'd be happy to field them. Sensei,
はい。
落ちる前に、
はい。
いただいた質問を先生の携帯の方に送ります。
はい。
So, ladies and gentlemen, we did manage to save many of the questions before the feed went down. So we will start with those questions. We will start with those questions first. Okay, so the first question that we had was from Kanan Dental Surgery. Hello, Kanan Dental Surgery.
Hello.
So this question was asked very early in the stream, and Kanan says, "Hi, Dr. Kenji.
Hello.
Fantastic case. Please kindly explain in details in the next video how you plan to expand a narrow arch to avoid arch using CBCT and DICOM, as I am worried of removing tooth out of the bone."
Mm-hmm. That is very important.
So for next time, maybe.
Yes, so the next time is better because we have to check the before tooth movement. Is nowadays is a very good generation because it's easy to take a cone beam CT nowadays. Because the 10 years before, 20 years before cannot take a good quality cone beam CT. Nobody understood how millimeter expansion is possible or not. Only image, okay? But now we can use for the good, for the high quality digital tool, then check the bone situation. This, for example, this is the cortical bone, this is molars. We already hit for the root from cortical bone. How millimeter, how degree is possible expansion or not? That is easy to understood. Then so that if you want to extraction planning or if you want without any extraction, so that we have to check how millimeter expansion, how millimeter create a space, then you can you can create your treatment planning. What is better way to your patient? For this patient is how millimeter create a space. One is distalized molars. Second is expansion. The third is uprighting. Okay, uprighting. Then just a little bit create a space. Then alignment. This is my answer. How using for the cone beam CT. They understood how millimeter create a space or not. Okay.
Great. I hope that was enough of a detailed answer for you, canine dental surgery. And I hope you're still with us. I'm not even sure if you're still here. So
yes.
Hopefully either you heard it now or you will see it in the next video. Mm-hmm. So Kenji, let's jump into the questions that we have right now on the feed, mm-hmm. and then we can go back to the other questions from before.
Okay.
So looking right now, we have long-time repeat viewer, Nitya Tamara. Hello, Dr. Tamara.
Tamara, hello. Hello again.
Dr. Tamara says, hi, Dr. Kenji and Robert. Konbanwa sensei.
Konbanwa.
And she says, do you use posterior bite razors?
No.
Okay. Is there a reason for that?
Yes, because the posterior bite razor is I don't need it because this patient is we check for the before tooth movement CO not equal to CR patient. Is that this is which position is CR? This is already only contact anterior teeth is posterior is open. That is easy to uprighting. No need any posterior bite rise up. Natural tooth.
Okay, wonderful.
Thank you, Tamara.
Thank you very much, Tamara. Okay, our next question is from Dr. Edgard Irani. Hello, Dr. Edgard.
Hello.
Okay, Dr. Edgard says, can you please elaborate, tell us more on the protocol of CR bite registration with an intraoral scanner? So do you place bite wax to capture the bite with a scanner? Or how do you do it?
Yes, something like I use for thanks a lot, Edgard. Is a wonderful question. So the very important thing is the scanning bite is precisely we can get it, okay? At this time, before something like using bite registration is very important thing. Something like we use silicone bite, then keep this position, then scanning. Yes. More safety.
Okay, thank you. And Dr. Edgard, thank you for joining us as always and asking such wonderful questions. Thank you. Okay, next we have returning viewer Boom Gaming. Hello, Boom Gaming.
Hello, Boom.
So Boom says, can you tell us how to place direct bonding hooks on the canines?
Okay, that is very easy to understood. Watching my YouTube channel, and I use anytime how to place on the directly bonding hook, and very easy way is place on the easy way is watching our book, Aligner Orthodontics from Quintess Publisher. You can easily to understood how to place on the directly bonding hook. But I shortly answer to your question is you can choose direction, you can choose axis. The directly bonding, that easy to, how I say, put on this. That is very easy and very faster and very cheap. I definitely recommendation.
Okay, so as usual, Kenji has gone into much greater detail in his writing. If you'd like more detail with visuals and more step-by-step details, please check out his book. Okay, next we have a repeat Japanese viewer. Doctor, how do you pronounce this one? Yasukawa Uchi?
Yasukochi Sensei.
Yasukochi Sensei says, Kami case, thank you for your godlike case.
ありがとうございます。Thank you.
It's funny. Every time I work with Kenji, I help him do a lot of his presentations and translations for things. I look at his data, and It's unbelievable. So I feel the same way you do, Sensei. Don't worry, I feel the same way. Okay, Dr. Lin has a question. Hello, Dr. Lin.
Hello, Dr. Lin. Say again.
So, Dr. Lin, so very often in our YouTube lives, we talk about OrthoComm, and Dr. Lin has a question about OrthoComm. Dr. Lin says, thank you for running these YouTube lives. You're welcome. Thank you for watching. And Dr. Lin says, I'm interested in the OrthoComm software and have emailed for more info, but I haven't heard back. Who should I contact for more information?
Very easy to check in for the officially OrthoComm website. Then please use my name. So the watching Kenji's YouTube live, I want to use OrthoComm. Could you send me more detailing how to start it? Only this.
Okay, great. And we'll have another look through our inbox and make sure that your email has reached us. And if it hasn't, please just send us another email, Dr. Lin. And sorry for the inconvenience.
Thank you.
Okay, so Yasuko Sensei comes back again and says, 探すために治療開始前の CMD 治療は行われたりします。Okay, so his question is, in order to find the CO in this case, did you do any CMD treatment prior to this treatment?
Thanks a lot for the wonderful question, Dr. Yasuko. So that in this case, I don't need for the any CMD treatment before orthodontic treatment. この症例は、CMD の症状がなかったので、この方はですね、痛みがあったりとかしてなかったので、初めからもうインビザラインで治療させていただきました。
So because there was no pain or discomfort, you started with Invisalign from the beginning instead of doing a CMD treatment, right?
ご質問ありがとうございます。
Thank you very much. Okay, next we have returning viewer, longtime all-star, Dr. David Tan. Hello, David.
Hello.
David says, thank you, Kenji and Robert. You're very welcome. The tooth 35 had to deteriorate it a lot. Do you think if we were to place a vertical attachment on the buccal and lingual surfaces or buttons with a power chain, it would be more predictable?
Anything is good. If you want additional for the lingual and buccal side, both something like using for the power chain like this, it depends on. But my opinion, my image is rotation control is not for the difficult to the orthodontic treatment. Many of the speakers talking about rotation is not good for the tooth control for the Invisalign system aligners. But my opinion is no. Rotation, everything tooth control is very good. So my point of the view, the one thing is to create a space, then start it. Okay. So the many of the doctor is still not good space. Like this, then want to rotation. But my approach is create a space first, then rotation. That is more safety, more simple, more predictable tooth movement. I definitely recommendation. Create a space first, then rotation.
Thank you, as always, for your viewership and wonderful questions. Thank you, David.
Thank you.
Okay, next, again, long-time viewer and returning question asker, Dr. Gustavo Vieira. Hello, Gustavo.
Hello, Gustavo.
Gustavo says, hello. Did you use OrthoPulse in this case?
This patient is using, yes, acceleration device.
Okay, great. And how many additional aligner sequences and how many aligners in total?
Total is, as you can see, this patient, the first clean check is around 17. The second clean check around 20. Totally is 90.
Okay. 90 total. Great. And Gustavo follows up and says, extraordinary case. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Gustavo. Okay, we're back to Canon Dent. Question. Hello again, Canon Dental Surgery.
Hello.
Canon Dental Surgery says, Dr. Kenji, please kindly explain how do you plan and how much you can retract the lower incisors to keep the root inside the cortical bone, as there's a lot of lower incisor retraction.
Okay.
How do you plan so that the root doesn't come out?
So the long time ago is everybody using cephalometric analysis because I understood only this gene phase width is only check for the cephalometric analysis. But now we can use cone beam CT. Every axis and the root size, root length, and the bone situation, bone width, everything from cone beam CT. I definitely take a cone beam CT precisely. Then you create a precisely treatment planning. So aligner is very safe because the wire is we cannot for the control something like 19-hole leveling wire situation. But the aligner is very safety because one aligner each 0.25 millimeter tooth control. Checking precisely. If you want, continue. If you don't want, please stop for the aligners. Okay. Initially in my office, normal approach is molar, premolar, canine movement first. After that, anterior teeth. Okay, the anterior teeth is a very less for the bone, right? Then so that we want to control molar region first, premolar, canine, finally anterior region. So that if you want to more precisely tooth approaching for the anterior teeth, initially take a cone beam CT cephalometrics, then started for the your clean check and the tooth movement. Then before anterior teeth situation, you take a cone beam CT, take again. That is very easy to understood. Checking, re-planning if you want. If you don't want, no need it. I definitely recommendation.
Thank you very much for your continued participation and viewership, Canon Dental Surgery. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, next, long-time returning viewer, Deborah Tiang. Hello again, Deborah.
Hello, Deborah.
So Deborah says, hi, Dr. Kenji and Robert. When you use TADs in the case, do you need to tell the technician about that? Is there any specific instructions we need to inform the technician?
So this means, Deborah means talking about Invisalign company technician, right? No. I don't. So. Yes, I don't tell to them for the present TAD. But if your technician want to more good explain is something like type of the TAD placed on between first molar to second molar or distal aspect for the second molar, more easy to understood for the technician. But in this case, no.
Okay. Thank you as always for your wonderful questions, Deborah.
Thank you, Deborah.
Okay. And Dr. Lin is back with another question. Hello again, Dr. Lin.
Hello, Lin. 你好.
Dr. Lin's question is, when uprighting a mesially tilted, fully erupted lower second molar without TADs, the lower first molar is missing, can any uprighting be achieved with just aligners?
Usually I want to use for the something like this situation, uprighting second molar, uprighting first molar. First choice is I don't choose for the any TAD. Initially, only aligner going to uprighting. Second choice is a uprighting hook. Place on the uprighting hook, easy to uprighting immediately after, around about 2 or 3 weeks. Finally, place on the TAD. TAD is very, how I say, easy and no need for the compliance and very faster, very strongly. But first choice is all the time is using aligners. Second choice is uprighting hook. Third choice is TAD. So your question meaning is TAD is not first choice, third choice. More easy way is uprighting hook.
Interesting.
Someday I want to show you for how to use uprighting hook, like this situation.
Great. Well, we are looking forward to that presentation, Kenji. Thank you. And thank you for your wonderful question, Lin.
Thank you, Lin.
Lin has another question. Lin has another question for us.
Okay.
2 questions in a row. Lynn's second question is, come on. Lynn says, when you do expansion and you look at the CBCT, do you measure from the root to the cortical bone in millimeters to determine the amount of expansion?
Yes.
Do you measure from the root to the cortical? Yes, you do.
Yes.
Okay, so from which part of the root do you measure? Where on the root do you measure?
So that every aspect. If you want to, this is a root, okay? If you want to distally 2 millimeters, at this time we have to check for the slice cone beam CT and the both cortical bone width, thin, and the root shape, root position, everything. I check every data and every axis, something like this, check like this, okay? Cone beam CT is checking very, very easy. Very easy.
Nice. So you get a full three-dimensional view.
Yes.
Check all aspects. I see. Great. Well, thank you again for your wonderful question, Lynn.
Thank you. 谢谢.
We have another question from Edgar Irani. Hello again, Edgar.
Hello.
Okay, Edgar says, I noticed some button cutouts on the 36 and the 24. Did you use class 2 intermaxillary elastics at the same time as the elastics from the TAD on the left side of the patient's aligner?
Yes. So this situation is if placed on the TAD here and using to the class 2 elastic, if good, but I want to focus on this TAD is focus on lower molar distalization. Okay? This is very important thing. This is class 3, class 2 is better. Okay? Class 3 like this, upper molar distalization, right? And I don't want touch any force for the TAD. TAD is focused on lower molar distalization. So very nice idea, but this time I don't want it.
Okay, thank you. And our last question for this evening is from Dr. David Tan. Welcome back, David. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Hello.
So David says, thank you for your advice. And may I know, what is your solution if the lower anteriors cannot distalize to jump over as the upper anteriors are blocking? What's your solution?
Something like class 3 situation, right? The three things. We have to think about the vertical control, okay? Something like this, very difficult, right? At this time, the one is intrusion. Second one is bite up the molars, okay? If bite up molar 1 millimeters, anterior teeth is 3 times more bigger. 1 millimeter bite up molar, anterior teeth is 3 millimeters, right? If you want to bite up molar, lower molar 1 millimeter bite up, upper molar bite up 1 millimeter, totally 2 millimeter bite up, equal anterior teeth is 6 millimeter bite up. That is more easy to jump, right? So we have to think about not only anterior teeth. If only focus on anterior teeth, that is situation is very difficult. But you think about more totally, okay? If molar bite up, more simply, after that, remove bite up or exclusion, the molar, then more bite up, naturally teeth, easy to solution like this, okay?
All right, thank you very much, David, as always. And we have a wonderful, wonderful closing comment from Yasukochi Sensei, who says, basically, amazing customer service, great comments. I am truly thankful for your stream. Thanks to your live, so many doctors are able to learn and save their own treatments. Thank you so much, Kenji.
Thank you, Robert. Thank you, Dr. Yasukochi. Yasukochi 先生、ありがとうございます。ありがたいです。
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. We've run a bit over time, but we had some technical difficulties. So if you came back to join us, we're so happy that you did. And if you're watching this afterwards, we're sorry that you didn't come back to join us. But it's been a wonderful hour. We had a really amazing case. The last couple of episodes, we've been stepping up the level of the cases each time. And of course, as you heard in our discussion today, your ideas are giving us ideas for what kind of programming you want to see. If there are any types of cases, types of treatments you'd like for us to show you, if Kenji has a record of that in his vast library, we'd be happy to show you. So please keep giving us ideas. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we said at the beginning of the show, the situation with the coronavirus is becoming more manageable in countries around the world. In some countries, it's getting better. In some countries, it's getting worse. In some countries, we're trying to find a balance. But, the coronavirus is not the only problem that we have right now in the world. So please, love and respect. Take care of yourself. And if you can, try to take care of someone else too. If we all take care of two people, then everyone in the world can be taken care of. So love your neighbors, right? Love each other. And, go in peace, everyone. Go in peace. Kenji, do you have any closing remarks for our guest?
Yeah, thanks a lot for the wonderful support for the robot always. This time is disconnection, but I all the time comfortable because my body robot is very smart, good for the solution. And this situation is some of the time is a very disaster, but started to the great, so the good started right now. So I want to continue like this YouTube live, but some of the European people talk about me is Wednesday is very difficult to attending because I started to normal situation, right? Then
I see. Yeah.
Then so I want to continue is a Saturday night is better to everybody, all over the people. Saturday night and European time is Saturday lunch time. So that we want to discuss for the robot which timing is better to the yours. Something like Saturday this or something like not live. So that I want to what is better way. But
On demand, yeah.
Yes. But robot and I is very exciting. It's a talking discussion directly. That is very interesting, right? So
Absolutely.
Yes, I want to continue like this YouTube live with robot. Please watching all the time and please subscribe and please information our YouTube live channel. Thanks a lot attending today's and have a good weekend. Please take care for your family and very nice your friend. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
バイバイ。またね。
Take care.
ロバートさん、ありがとうございます。Thank you, Robert.
ありがとうございました。You're very welcome.